and the crowd went mild. Well, you want to talk about humble beginnings. Billy Gunn had such an incredible run with the Smoking Guns. Of course, the business was down at the time. But here you see Honky Tonk Man recruiting him just 2 weeks ago.
Rockabilly. And look at the right hand. That was an emphatic no. And
oh, wait a minute. I got to get back. Here we go.
And Billy wanted nothing to do with it, but then eventually changes his mind. Totally different look. No more the blue jeans. They're black jeans, the sequined denim jacket, dancing a little bit. He's rockabilly now, managed by the Honky Tonk Man, and he's wrestling the real Double J, Jesse James. And of course, they're doing this because on the other channel, we've got Jeff Jarrett in the middle of a Four Horsemen feud. And of course, the original payoff was going to be that the roadie was the world's greatest singer, not actually Jeff Jarrett. He had been lip syncing like Milli Vanilli, but he leaves the company before that actually gets to pay off. So we're going to stick it to him by having a former Marine. You even heard Jesse James come to the ring there saying, oh, Jesse James knows something about war because he is a Gulf War veteran.
Right.
And now you've got these two guys working and literally no one cares. What's fascinating is later this year, they put them together and they start calling themselves the New Age Outlaws. And ta-da, magic.
Mm-hmm.
These guys would be one of the most over acts in the history of wrestling. And it just goes to show you, man, sometimes, you know, it's timing is everything and you got to be patient because it would have been really easy for either one of these guys to say, hey, this sucks. I don't want to do this. I'm out of here. But they powered through these really regrettable gimmicks and wound up becoming one of the most prolific tag teams of all time. And still to this day, I think if Road Dogg came out on TV and did his full rap, the audience would know it word for word and sing right along with him. And how can you argue with Billy Gunn's success now with the Acclaimed? Like, they have just stayed over for a quarter decade, but that would have never been predicted if you're just watching what we see right now.
There's a key to what you were talking about just now, and it's something that I try to impress upon talent in AEW as working in talent relations, and that is be patient, hang in there. It's much easier said than done. Doesn't always pan out, but a lot of times, because we have so many wrestlers and everybody wants to be on top, I know that. Everybody wants television time on Dynamite and or now Collision. And Rampage, of course, but everybody wants to be on TV, and you just say, you know what, right now, it kind of goes in cycles, and just hang in there. You'll get your shot, and once you get your shot, the timing may be right, and you may become something. And the Acclaimed and badass Billy Gunn or daddy ass Billy Gunn, whatever you want to call him, their time was right, and look what they've become. One of our most over acts. So patience and hang in there, and very, very important. And it's hard to make kids understand that. It really is. It's really hard.